Welcome to another exciting episode of Howard's Opinion. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm thrilled to have you all tuning in today. We've got a jam-packed show for you, filled with the latest updates from the world of sports. Let's dive right into it. The NFL is making headlines again, but this time it's not just about the games. Cardinals coach Jonathan Gannon is facing a $100,000 fine for his sideline incident with Amare DeMercado. And if that's not enough, Jerry Jones is also feeling the heat, with a $250,000 fine from the NFL for giving fans the middle finger at MetLife Stadium. I mean, come on guys, can't we all just get along? In other news, it looks like John Mateer might be back in the lineup for Oklahoma's rivalry clash with Texas after missing last week with a hand injury. And speaking of injuries, LeBron James is likely to miss the entire preseason with a glute injury. Not exactly the start to the season Lakers fans were hoping for, but it's not all bad news. Saquon Barkley and Jackson Dart are both good to go for Thursday Night Football after appearing on their team's injury reports earlier in the week. And in some surprising news, Jason Tatum has been named the chief basketball officer at Duke, where he'll be volunteering as a special advisor. I'm not sure what that title entails, but it sounds like a pretty cool gig to me. We're also seeing some big changes in the world of soccer. Jordi Alba is hanging up his cleats at the end of the MLS season, and FIFA has imposed some hefty fines and suspensions on the Malaysia FA for using doctored documentation to field ineligible players. And let's not forget about Deion Sanders, who underwent a 4-hour medical procedure to address his blood clot issues. We're all wishing him a speedy recovery. The NCAA has approved new transfer portal rules for the 2026 window, and Odell Beckham Jr. is accepting a 6-game suspension stemming from his 2024 PED violation. And in some interesting news, Giannis Antetokounmpo reportedly sought a potential trade to the Knicks. I'm not sure how that would have played out, but it's always fun to speculate about these kinds of rumors. We've got a lot more to cover, including updates from the UEFA Women's Champions League, the ALDS and NLDS, and some exciting preseason matchups in the NBA. So sit back, relax, and get ready for another action-packed episode of Howard's Opinion. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're glad you're still with us as we dive into the world of sports. Today we've got a plethora of exciting updates from various leagues and competitions. First off, let's talk about the United Football League, which has just unveiled its new teams and stadiums for the 2026 season. The UFL is trying to shake things up by playing in smaller, sub-20,000-seat stadiums, hoping to create a more intimate and engaging experience for fans. We've got 3 new franchises joining the league: the Orlando Storm, the Louisville Kings, and the Columbus Aviators. It'll be interesting to see how this new approach pans out for the UFL. In other news, the WNBA Finals are heating up, with the Aces taking a 2-0 lead into Game 3 against the Mercury. A'ja Wilson is dominating on the court, with consecutive 20-10 games in the finals, a feat no other player has achieved in league history. The series is also breaking viewership records, with the opening game drawing 1.9 million viewers. We've also got updates from the NHL, where Alex Ovechkin had the top-selling jersey during the 2024-25 season. And, in a blast from the past, NBA on NBC is back, with a new score bug that's sure to bring back memories for fans of the 90s and early 2000s. The sports world is always evolving, folks, and we're excited to see what the future holds for these leagues and teams. Whether you're a fan of football, basketball, or hockey, there's something for everyone in the world of sports. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. Today, we've been exploring some fascinating topics, but as we close out the show, I want to leave you with an incredible story that highlights the power of perseverance, talent, and the global reach of sports. You might not know the name Butch Lee, but trust me, his legacy is one that deserves attention. Butch Lee, also known as El Primero, was a trailblazer in every sense of the word. He was the first player from Puerto Rico, or any Latin American country for that matter, to make it to the NBA. His journey is nothing short of remarkable. From being a Marquette legend and NCAA champion to winning an NBA championship with the Los Angeles Lakers, alongside none other than Magic Johnson. What's striking about Butch Lee's story isn't just his impressive resume, which includes being a Naismith Player of the Year and winning championships at 4 different levels. It's the impact he had on generations of players from Puerto Rico and beyond. He proved that with hard work and determination, it was possible to reach the pinnacle of basketball success, no matter where you came from. Today, the NBA is a global game, with talent pouring in from all corners of the world. Players like Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are just a few examples of international stars who are redefining the sport. And it's not just about the players. The NBA's international growth is evident in its discussions about launching a potential European league and the increasing presence of global competitions like the Olympics. Butch Lee's legacy extends far beyond his playing career. He has become an inspiration for young players, showing them that they too can achieve greatness. As he continues to support basketball in Puerto Rico, his influence is felt deeply, especially among guards who see him as a role model and think, if he could do it, maybe I can too. As we close out today's episode of Howard's Opinion, I want to leave you with a thought. The power of sports to transcend borders and inspire generations is something truly special. Butch Lee's story is a testament to that, and it's a reminder that no matter where we come from or what challenges we face, we all have the potential to make our mark on the world. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.